hear Game Freak, you probably associate them with Pokemon. And for good reason. They've been making these games for over 20 years. And hey, I'd say Pokemon is pretty successful, don't you think? But being the Pokemon company, not that one, kinda overshadows Game Freak's other awesome games that they've made throughout the years. I mean, seriously, some of these games rock, and they get no love because there isn't an electric mouse that goes Pika! So, I'm going to change that, because today we're going to check out some of Game Freak's amazing games that aren't Pokemon. Did you know that Game Freak made a Mario game? Yeah! Mario and Wario. So in this game, Wario puts a bucket on Mario's head. I know. A very deep and dastardly plan. And we take control of this fairy to hit the blocks and make them solid for Mario to walk over. It's a pretty basic puzzle game, but this one has something special. It uses the horrible SNES mouse. It's pretty solid, honestly. Mario walks automatically and you gotta make sure he doesn't meet some horrible demise. Yeah, no pressure. However, these sprites are the ones that are used in a lot of the Russian bootleg games. You know what that means, Game Freak. Okay, on to the more interesting and underrated games. This is Magical Taruruto-kun. Oh my god, I love you so much. Magical Taruruto-kun for Smash, please. So Magical, Japanese word I can't really say, is a manga and anime series in Japan about a young boy who gets bullied and isn't that popular. That is until he comes across a fairy and helps him with his hardships as they build a strong bond together. So... The Fairly Odd Parents! Okay, of course! Now why didn't you just say that? So the game is an adaptation of the manga. It's a really cute and charming side-scroller, using Taruruto... Look, how would you say it? We're just gonna call him Cosmo. So Cosmo uses his magic to attract things to him. Whether that be throwing a fire extinguisher, a trash can, or soccer balls at this Homer Simpson looking kid. No! Hey, why does this soccer ball have a face? I mean, hey, I don't play soccer, so maybe that's what they look like, but yeah, I'm watching you. I love this game so much. Simple 90s side-scrollers is the quick and easy way to my heart. But it has a bit of a tone issue. Yeah, 1 second we're in the colorful, happy land of pink skies, smiley face clouds, and even smiley face mountains. And then we're in school getting shot by a guy in a helicopter. Or fighting this demon bat surrounded by pentagrams with this girl tied up, ready to be sacrificed to the demon lords. Okay, moving on. Pulse Man! In 1999, Yoshiyama... Okay, I'm just gonna give you the TLDR version. These two people fell in love and together created a superhero-like child with the power of electricity. Pulse Man! Please clap. I really like his design. It's very Japanese in the 80s like. The game was only available at the time in North America through the Sega Channel, the online service for the Sega Genesis. Yeah, we'll have to talk about that some other time. So the game is... Nice! Another side-scrolling platformer. If I wanted to be super basic, I'd just say the game is like if Sonic and Mega Man had a baby. And that baby took steroids, becoming better and stronger than its parents. Yeah, I said it! Pulse Man moves really fast and uses his electricity powers to zim-zam-zoom all over the place. It can be used as a means of travel or as a means of offense, using multiple different electric attacks to shock the competition. The backgrounds and stages can also get pretty trippy. Like, should I be on drugs right now to fully enjoy this game? I kinda wish Pulse Man were around today. He's got a cool design, awesome powers, and drugs. Alright, this is Tembo the Badass Elephant. I love it already. Okay, so in this game, there's an alien invasion of sorts, alright? And the military is having difficulties fighting them off. So, this mustached beauty radios in Earth's strongest soldier. An elephant. Really? Yes, really! But not just any elephant. He's Tembo. Tembo is pretty awesome. He does not give a crap about anything or anyone, constantly destroying anything in his path. The game is a side-scrolling platformer. Oh wow, you might say. How original, you might say. Well, listen here, buddy. How many of those side-scrollers do you know that has an elephant charging headfirst into a metallic dinosaur-like tank? Timbo the Badass Elephant, I'm always gonna love saying that, is a spectacle kind of game. On the surface, it is a pretty average side-scroller, but the destructive nature of the game is just so simple and satisfying. It's like playing New Super Mario Bros., but Mario always has the Mega Mushroom. It's like, yeah, I love breaking stuff! The cel-shaded aesthetics really adds another layer to this cartoony mayhem. I think this YouTube comment sums it up best. We give you Donkey Kong Country on steroids. Yeah. That sounds about right. Next up, we have a game I played religiously as a kid and never even knew it was by the same people who made Pokemon. Drill Dozer! A 2D side-scroller where... Okay, I'm starting to see a pattern here, Game Freak. Anyway, we take control of this adorable creature known as Jill. She operates this awesome machine known as a Drill Dozer and needs to stop a gang of evil bandits who stole a gem from Jill's dead mother. Well, that's nice. And of course, we gotta get it back. I love Drill Dozer. The visuals were the first thing that caught my attention when I was a kid. It felt like an early Cartoon Network show, like Drill Dozer would appear on Saturday mornings right after the Powerpuff Girls. What I'm quickly learning is that Game Freak makes a lot of side-scrollers, but manages to make every single one have an identity and quirk of their own to make it stand out. The drilling mechanic in this game is awesome and so much fun. Tearing down walls and fighting enemies is so satisfying. As you obtain more gears for your Drill Dozer, it progressively becomes more and more difficult to use, needing to time your drills properly, which is fine considering it's not that difficult to learn. Although this giant timer on the screen telling me when to shift, I could do without. The one word I'd use to describe Drill Dozer is charm. I just love the little cutscenes and random flashy aww moments. If you can, I totally recommend you give Drill Dozer a go. And last, but certainly not least, we have Harmonite.
This is Melodia, a world of melody and music.
Harmonite is an action-adventure rhythm game, and personally, that alone was enough to sell me on it. Our main character is a young boy named Tempo, the chosen hero in the musical land of Melodia, accompanied with his adorable rabbit partner Tappy. And this is the cutest rabbit in any video game. I refuse to be told otherwise! One day, a meteor crashes upon the land, and the evil Gargan and his army of Noizoids have come to brainwash everyone. So, of course it's our job to save the day, defeat the evil, all while making beautiful music. So the gameplay is pretty simple at first. Tempo auto-runs and you need to avoid obstacles and collect musical notes to the beat of the music. I adore rhythm games, so Harmonite definitely put a big ol' smile on my face. The visuals just add to the cute nature this game has, whether it be bright and colorful 3D chibi models, or the absolutely breathtaking traditional 2D animations. Seeing these cutscenes genuinely made me wish for a Harmonite cartoon series. As the game progresses, the gameplay gets more and more challenging, as is the case in most games. Not only will you need to jump to collect notes, but you also can give the enemies a good ol' smack in the face, and they'll in turn drop some notes to add some extra spice to the song. But you really need to be pixel perfect with your attack, since there's a delay to it. So, if you're just 1 millisecond off, you'll miss your attack, as well as possibly miss a note. It's a really fun game, honestly, with a genuinely fun learning curve. Heck, there's even Pokemon bonus levels with balloons of my favorite Pokemon, yes! You see, Game Freak does listen to their fans. So, I hope I was able to open some of your guys' eyes to a whole new Game Freak world. All of these games definitely had things in common with one another. They were all essentially side-scrollers with insanely cute and charming characters. So, I hope at least one of you was introduced to a new game that you've never seen before. If so, then my job is complete. See you later!